Right. Hey everyone, hello. So hopefully this is a quick message, but I want to first. Hope everyone have an amazing day. 3 things I'm thankful for: rocks, grass, dirt. Okay. So I want to just get straight to it. Have you ever heard that saying, "Honor thy mother and father"? That's in the Bible, right? Supposed to honor your mother and father, right? And in this world, the ones that actually have parents, that is a statement that can go north or it can go south. Okay, we have in this world, as kids and even as adults, you're still kids. When you have that parent that say they love you, but they don't love you, but when you look in God, the heart of God, you're like, but I still got to do right by this person. I still got to be in this person's life. I still got to communicate with this person. I still got to do this. I still got to do that. Because that's what God say. Honor thy mother and father. Right? Right. So even when your parents sit back and can say, oh, I love you, but there's no action behind it, but you can still get up every day and do all of these things, say all these things or whatever, and you actually put action into it, it hurts, don't it? Big time. It hurts. I don't care if they're your real parents, your adopted parents, or your abducted parents. Don't matter, okay? Whoever they are to you. A lot of us end up keep showing love to people that ain't really showing it does. And you question yourself like, God, I really want to do what's right in this world. And you saying love, but why am I keep going out of my way to give energy to someone that ain't giving me energy back? So I'm going to speak from my perspective first on this journey. I don't care what the dynamic of me and this woman is. And yes, I'm still in the same house with her. I don't care what the dynamic is. I still have shown love ever since I was a kid. Even when I seen times, a lot of times, I was being disrespected. Not just in my face, behind my back, around the side, here say, she say, a little bit of everything. I still show love. You understand? Because before I knew who I was or who I am, I felt like if I just keep giving love to this person, maybe they'll change. Maybe they'll be a better person. And that's why I stuck around so long. That's why my energy has been stuck in time for so long. Because my energy still was attached to my origin. The original spirit. Because I was thinking if I put enough of love in this world, maybe it will recognize it. But you got to realize, negativity is negativity. A person has to want positivity in their life. So y'all remember back in the day, you know how like, hold on a second. You know how like you got the water and it's dark and then the more you pour into it, it turns light, right? And when, so how did they do it? If I could find a video, I'll attach. But you have a cup, a glass, and it's dark. It's like black water, whatever. But the more you pour into it, the blackness goes out, the darkness goes out, and then it becomes clear. Well, the thing about that is you have to pour it into yourself. I can do it all day long and pour into your cup. But if you shielding the top off where it can't get through, how can I help you? You understand? You have to be the first one to want to pour into yourself. To want to provide positivity in yourself. Because once you open the door to provide positivity in yourself, now it's easier to be able to receive positivity. Because you got to put it in yourself the right way. So you have to pour love in yourself. Not fake love, but real love. Authenticity into yourself. But the only way you can pour love in is if you believe in it. And the more you pour, the more you believe. Then you can clear yourself out to be able to accept love from other people. So when someone come up to you as a child and say, hey, mom or dad, I'm going to do this or you do that. You appreciate it. I don't care if they picked up something off the floor. I don't care if they gave you a breakfast with burnt toast on it. I don't care if they washed your clothes and your colored clothes actually got bleach in it by accident. It's the thought that they tried. Okay? See, that's what happens when you start pouring positivity in your life. You don't look at everything as negativity. You see the growth, the actions behind the love of them trying to be in your life, trying to learn something new, trying to take the load off of your hand, trying to show you some type of form of love, even if no one else show it to you. But see, the problem in the world, a lot of parents out here have these kids that do things and they look at it as negativity. And the kids keep pouring so much into these parents, and the parents block it. So you got to ask yourself, how many times do I supposed to sit back and keep getting hit against this wall that you keep throwing in my face every single time when I try to show you love and not just say I love you? Because we do have those kids out here. Say we all kids. We do have those kids out here that just say I love you, the same as parents, but don't show no action to it. They don't get up and help clean up. They don't get up to try to take the trash out. They don't get up and try to go to the grocery store. They don't even try to spend time with you. If the parents say, hey baby, can you come to the store with me? They don't even do all of that. So the parents that are actually providing love to you, sometimes y'all have to wall up as well. Okay? It goes both ways. Kids are kids, no matter what age you are. I don't care if you're 125, you're still a child. Okay? In the eyes of God. Alright? But at the same time, even if you're 125 and you have kids, we still have to be mindful. So this is what has happened. In my journey, I had to disconnect from this person, these people, okay? And my son is 8 years old. And yes, we're living in the same house. Now, I'm going to explain this. If your parents are taking care of you, then you and your child, that's something different. You're just going to have to love them through the process. And when you get older, you do what you need to do, okay? Because you need to continue doing what you have to do. So let me explain it in this dynamic. If your parents are still taking care of you, right? Physically taking care of you, paying the bills, doing all this, doing that, and you're a child. I don't care if you 8 years old, 5 years old, 15, 20 years old, okay? Pour into yourself. Pour the energy into yourself, okay? I understand they tell you to do something. Continue doing what you need to do. Continue doing what's right. But pour positivity in yourself. Don't let the negativity taint the cup that you have. Whenever negativity comes in, you pour more positivity into yourself. Don't allow it to tarnish your mind, your spirit. Continue pouring positivity into yourself, even if you still got to do your part as a child. Okay? Because everyone don't have it where they can just go and do something else or go somewhere else. You continue pouring the positivity in yourself. There will come a point in time when you get older where you can be able to be on your own. And now you got to look at your life and say, hey, you know what? I poured a lot of positivity in myself, and I poured positivity into my parents, and they didn't accept it. I did what I supposed to do. I listened. I was obedient. I had manners. I had respect. I respected their boundaries. I respected their standards, whatever they told me to do. Now I'm an adult. Now I'm at that point in my life where I have to look at, do I want toxicity in my life? Do I need to keep myself attached to that energy? Because if they don't honor themselves, which is the God in them, if they don't honor that, then why I'm allowed them to disrespect my honor for God? Okay? In this world, we have to know the difference. All right? And I want everyone to put their best foot forward. I'm not breaking up homes, but it's time for us to start showing actions. Do you understand me? We have to put action into love. Love is an action. Don't sit around and sit back and just say, oh, I love you. Hey, I love you when you need something. When you want to just be seen. When you just want somebody to listen to you. Love goes both hand in hand. In order to receive, you have to give. And if you ain't giving, how can you receive? The hand has to be open. If you're not using it, then how can you be able to receive something from it? Okay? It's an action word. We all work together. We all give to each other. But instead of sitting back and saying, oh, I honor my mother and father, you honor God within you. If you honor the God within you, then you automatically respecting the people that's in front of you. Do you understand me? You honor the spirit, not the person. Because the person can fail you at any given time. So when you do things, you do it out of the respect. But also understand, you're getting older. Okay? You're getting older. And at the same time, if you're not receiving the respect that you're supposed to deserve, then you need to make the calculations, because you have a journey on this earth. You have a journey. Your parents have a journey. Your kids have a journey. Everybody got a journey. All right? At this present time, if you have anyone that is attached to you, that you know that don't supposed to be attached, pray on it. That's the best way. Pray on it. Say, God, is it time for me to detach? Is it time for me to detach that energy? This is for the adult kids, okay? Not the little kids. The adult kids. All right? The adult kids. I'm going to start with y'all first. It's time for y'all to step on your own 2 feet and know the difference. Because some of y'all growths are getting stumped because your parents are holding on to stuff, and as long as they know that you have to honor them, you're not growing the way you need to. You need to honor yourself, which is the God in you. I know what I'm saying might sound a little confusing, but long you doing what's right within your heart and putting the true love, you're going to do right by the people around you. We are attaching ourselves to each other when we're supposed to be attaching ourselves to ourselves. So right now, at this present time, I need everyone to disconnect from each other's families. Break the cords and the chains now. Because guess what? The ones that ain't on the right path, things are about to change for them. So y'all been talking about that rapture stuff. Here we are. Okay, this is it. Time to disconnect and connect to God. This is the only spirit within yourself you are supposed to be honoring. The light within you. And if you honor the light within you, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. You're going to actually show love to your family. You're going to show love to your mom. You're going to show love to your dad or your grandmother, grandparents, or whoever your guardian, your brothers and sisters. You're going to do it the right way. It's time for us to cut these chains that's attached. And the ones that are not in alignment, they're going to be in a whole different mental space. And this is the way you find out where you at. If you're going to move, how can I say it? What is last is first and first is last. It's time for us to detach from the demonic spirits now. Detach now. Detach now. Those spirits can't come with us anymore. Because they need a energy source. And as long as you are connecting your energy to other people, they're always going to survive. Once you detach, you are detaching from that original spirit. Now, energy is energy. Whatever is inside of you whatever comes to you is what's going to come to you. So if you put a lot of positivity in the world, great things are going to slowly come to you. You're going to start feeling happier. It's not always about the material. Being happy is the true wealth in this entire world, universe and all. Because when you live on happiness, everything else work out for you. Okay? But if you don't have a lot of positivity in you and you attach to that negativity, then guess what? You still have some work to do. But at least you carrying your own cross instead of your parents. Do you understand me? You are holding your own cross. Your parents got to hold their own cross. You got to hold your own cross. Your kids got to hold their own cross. We're not going to sit back and take debt from somebody else ever again. We take the debt that's on our own lives. So you put negativity out, then it's going to come back on you. It can't go to someone else. It can't attach to someone else. Everybody is going to work their own load. You wore the clothes, wash them. It's literally like that. It's time for us to stop putting this hate and negative energy on each other because of the fact we still attached. This is how we detach those chains so everyone can be free. And how you going to notice the difference? Because you're going to feel happier in your spirit. Life happens. But I'd rather life happens because it was my fault and not because it was somebody else's fault. So I still don't care if you go out here in the world, if something happens, you made a choice and a decision by believing. You didn't believe in them, you believed in me. Do you understand me? We can't walk in fear anymore. It's like everybody want to hold hands, but then nobody don't want to actually wash them. You want to go out here, do your dirt, and then go shake somebody else's hand and hope that they don't catch nothing. But you know you're trying to give them something that they don't deserve. So, this going to be everyone in the world. Everyone in the world. We need to detach from no negative energies. So everybody can pay the bill that they dealt, that they provide, that they created, that you created, not no they, but you created, not what somebody else created for you. Do you understand me? Receipts are going out. Receipts are going out. And it's time for everyone to pay the bills. I don't care what age you are. Everybody paying bills because your spirit's been here for a very long time. And no one is going to be paying the bill for someone else. And it's not so much about financial. It's spiritual. It's time to connect the right way. It's time to connect to your own book. We can always read someone else's book, but we need to know ours first. So in my journey, I had to do something. So in this process, I had to detach. I had to have my son to detach. You understand? So this is what happened. I'm in this house. I'm taking care of my own child. Okay? I'm taking care of my own child. And my child still speaks to this other person. I had to tell my son the one thing that I wish I didn't have to tell him. And I said, don't say nothing else to them. I don't care if they speaking to you. I don't care if they saying anything to you. Respect is earned. Respect is earned. Now, I'm not talking about when you out in public and you talking to people and stuff. Those newbies, you don't know them like that. Okay? You communicate. You talk. You show respect. But when you calling me family, you're going to treat me like a family. Do you understand me? Now, when let me clarify. Let me clarify because I don't want to confuse anybody. I'm going through two different spirits, y'all. And I still can hear certain spirits. These people that has done hateful things, I can still hear them. But that's part of the journey. In my situation, my son represents Ye. And because of that whole honoring of mother and father, that's why a lot of energies was the way it was, because out of respect, you got to follow the parents. You have to follow what they say, do what they say. They tell you to do this, you got to do it. You do that. Because tradition, we got to stick together. We have to stick together. It's us over them attitude. But in this journey, we can't do that anymore because we're all family. We're all family. So I had to tell my son to disconnect from them, because I don't want my son to sit back, and it's my youngest, his name Kobe. I don't want him to sit back and continue providing love to someone that ain't even trying to pour into his cup, that's not even trying to show with actions that they really care. That's a journey I have to go down. Like I said, with the whole reincarnation and stuff, that's a journey we have to go down. My goal for y'all is I want everyone else to communicate, but protect your energy by understanding this. So if you go and pray on it and my energy saying, hey, it's time to disconnect, do it. Okay? Do it. Doesn't mean it's forever. But sometimes you got to disconnect from people so they can understand what they're missing. Okay? See, when you are easy access to people and they know that they taking advantage and they know that they being hateful behind closed doors, I don't want somebody to come up to me and say, hey, I love you, and hold a whole conversation, but then you in the streets talking about me and my family. We can't have that. I'm not going to keep providing positivity to you just so you can tarnish my name and my energy. So sometimes you got to disconnect from people so they can understand what they really had in their life. Do I want this for my son? No. He shed a tear. But I get it. And I had to talk to him about it, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to allow you to grow up thinking that these people cared about you when they never did. I can't do it. And I'm not going to sit back and say that if you feel the same about someone in your life, it's not going to go against you, okay? That's really what it boils down to. If you feel like you have people in your life, and when it comes to younger ones, you got to do what you got to do right now. I'm not saying show fake love, keep trying, okay? But if you don't have any extra help, just continue, and I'm going to be there for you in the spirit. But you have to do your part and believe. You have to listen and believe. Okay? Pray on it. If my spirit say, pull back a little bit, pull back. If my spirit say, communicate a little bit more, communicate a little bit more. Trust in the spirit in you. That energy, that light. Don't let anyone dim your light. Just because you can't see it don't mean it ain't there. You understand? But in my journey, I had to tell him to pull apart. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to allow someone to falsify information and fake love and fake bomb someone that I truly cherish and care about. We can't do that anymore. Too many people are taking advantage of folks that truly love and truly care. Now, I know a lot of people are changing, but we need to detach these bonds. We have to cut these cords so everyone can fully be free and take ownership of what you have done in your own life. I'm not saying go out here and be disrespectful. I'm not saying go out here and talk down about the people in your family. Be like, I told you, I knew that. No, you ain't got to do all of that. You don't have to do all of that. Karma is karma. Their energy is going to get checked one way or another. But it's time for us to come together as an entire family and not just a connection. We are all part of the network. And in order for us all to function and move the right way, we need to come together the right way. If I'm going to sit back and bond with you, connect with you, then you need to be part of this line, moving with it. But if you're going to sit back and not do your part, then stay behind. It's that simple. We're not going to sit here and use each other. And just because you're a parent doesn't mean you can disrespect your kids and think that that's okay because you can. I'm the parent. I'm taking care of you. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. That ain't how it's going to go. If you can't tolerate the energy, if somebody else did that to you, then don't provide the source. And kids, continue pouring into yourselves. Don't wait for someone else to pour into you. Learn what you need to learn. Do what you need to do. Move the way you need to move. Listen the way you need to listen. Watch the way you need to watch. Because until you out there know how to do that, I'm going to just say this. It's time for everyone to smell the roses. We all been sheltered. We all been underneath this cement. We can still grow through it. Alright? So, when it's time to honor, the person you're supposed to be honoring is God. I am. Honor, I am. I am amazing. I am great. I am love. I am joy. I am respect. That. Honor that. I am intelligent. I'm a go-getter. I am determined. Because when you honoring your parents, you only can go so far. But when you honor I am, you can be anything you want to be. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.